I'm going to teach you an easy way to memorize the 10 Commandments. All right, here we go. Commandment number 1 is worship God alone. You know, there's a lot of people out there worshiping a lot of different gods, but our God is the one true God. And so the first commandment is number 1, worship God alone. Now, commandment number 2 is don't make any idols. Now, a long time ago, before DirecTV and before Dish Network, there were what's called bunny ears. And bunny ears are antenna that sit on top of a TV, and it helps the TV to get different channels. And so by doing this, we can remember that a TV can become an idol. Video games can become an idol, and different things can become idols. An idol is anything that we put before God. And so the second commandment is don't make any idols. Now the third commandment is don't misuse God's name, G-O-D. You know, God's name is a 3-letter word. And so we can remember it by number 3, don't misuse God's name, G-O-D. Misusing God's name means using it as a cuss word, and God doesn't want us to misuse His name. What if somebody misused your name and used it as a cuss word? And we think that's silly, but God doesn't want us to misuse His name. Now, commandment number 4 is honor the Sabbath, and R-E-S-T. Let's do that together. Honor the Sabbath, and R-E-S-T. Very good. You know, God created the world in 6 days. God created everything in 6 days. And then He rested on the 7th day. And He wants us to do the same thing. He wants us to take a day off and to worship God. And so He made the 4th commandment, honor the Sabbath, and R-E-S-T. Now the 5th commandment is honor your father and mother, and give them a high five. Let's do that together. Honor your father and mother, and give them a high five. Very good. You know, we need to obey our parents because they know what's best for us, and they're just trying to keep us safe. And so the 5th commandment is honor your father and mother, and give them a high five. Commandment number 6 is do not kill. Let's do that together. Commandment number 6, do not kill. Very good. Now I know you've probably, hopefully, have never killed anyone, but did you know that Jesus says in Matthew 5 that if you even get so mad that you want to kill somebody, it's just as bad. We need to control ourselves. And so the 6th commandment is do not kill. Now the 7th commandment is be true to your husband or wife. Let's do that together. Number 7, be true to your husband or wife. Husbands and wives should not cheat on each other. And so the 7th commandment is be true to your husband or wife. Now, commandment number 8 is do not steal. Let's do that together. Commandment number 8, do not steal. You know, even little things, we shouldn't take what's not ours. And so commandment number 8 is do not steal. Now, commandment number 9 is do not lie. Let's do that together. Commandment number 9, do not lie. All right, very good. We want people to be able to trust us. It's very important for people to be able to trust you. And so the 9th commandment is do not lie. And then lastly, the 10th commandment is do not covet. Let's do that together. Commandment number 10, Do not covet. To covet means to want something so bad that you'll do anything to get it. You'll even sin to get it. But God wants us to be content with what we have. And so the 10th commandment is do not covet. Very good. Now let's try this again. I'm going to say the commandment number, and I want you to say it first, and then I'm going to say it in case you forgot. All right? Here we go. Commandment number 1. Worship God alone. Commandment number 2. Don't make any idols. Very good. Commandment number 3. Don't misuse God's name. G-O-D. Commandment number 4. Honor the Sabbath and R-E-S-T. Commandment number 5. Honor your father and mother and give them a high five. Very good. Commandment number 6. Do not kill. Very good. Commandment number 7. Be true to your husband or wife. Commandment number 8. Do not steal. Commandment number 9. Do not lie. And commandment number 10. Do not covet. Very good. Now, this is God's standard for us to live. But all of us have messed up from time to time. All of us have sinned. We've missed the mark at some point. But thankfully, God sent Jesus to die on the cross for us so that we could be forgiven. All you have to do is ask for forgiveness. You've played with an Etch-a-Sketch, haven't you? If you're doing that Etch-a-Sketch and you make a mistake, what do you have to do? All you have to do is shake that Etch-a-Sketch and you will get a clean start. And it's the same way for us. As we're living our lives, we may mess up. And all we have to do is not shake the Etch-a-Sketch, but ask for forgiveness. And God will forgive us because of Jesus. We'll keep on memorizing those 10 commandments, and I challenge you to do them in a different order, or maybe backwards order, or have someone say a number and you tell them what commandment that number is. You'll impress them. And so keep this in mind, and you too can memorize the 10 commandments.